The Policy Fellowship Programme is a programme offered by the IPR to senior civil servants to come down to the university for a programme of meetings with academics here to learn about the research being conducted at the university and to help them answer questions that they're grappling with in their working lives, in the advice they're giving to ministers, in the design and development of policy programmes. The majority of our participants are civil servants, mostly from Whitehall departments who are coming down to Bath on their fellowships, but we also offer the programme to senior people in civil society organisations, in large charities, to people in large businesses sometimes. So it's a mix of a programme with civil servants at its core, but it's offered to senior people from other fields too. Civil servants approach us to become policy fellows. They set out a list of questions, typically 6 to 8 questions that they want to address in their fellowship. We then match those questions to the interests and expertise of academics, and we facilitate a series of meetings. So for the fellows, they get to engage with academics whose leading edge knowledge and expertise can be brought to bear on the challenges facing them in their daily work. And for our academics, it's a really good opportunity to meet with senior civil servants to get impact for the research they've been undertaking.
Firstly, it's just amazing to have a day out of the office to talk through some of these things and to step back from just being incredibly busy to think through things a bit more strategically and tell yourself the story of the problem, which helps you fathom it out more just in that process.
I wanted to take part in the Policy Fellowship Programme because it was an opportunity for me to engage both directly with the Institute but also with the breadth of academic experience. It's important in terms of working on those policy areas. We obviously try to keep abreast of the developments, but it's not always easy to have the discussions directly with key experts in different fields, and also to gain different perspectives on the policy issues that we're dealing with.
Well, we've had a steady stream of civil servants wanting to participate in the fellowship. We've organised visits for civil servants from the Ministry of Defence, from the Department of Education, the Ministry of Justice, communities and local governments. So a wide range of Whitehall departments who've come here, met with our academics, engaged with them, and we've had very good feedback not just from the fellows but from the academics themselves.
As someone who works on devolution, obviously a huge issue at the moment, it's been really useful to be talking with leading civil servants in sort of key departments, as well as people from top think tanks, and getting their point of view as well. It's very good for us to we've got the theory, it's then a chance for us to kind of try it out, so to speak. Impact is obviously really important, and all of the stuff we're doing here goes into Pure. It's put there for us, which is always nice.
I think the benefits are enormous for participating in this program because you get to meet people in different policy settings, working on different issues. And for me, being relatively new to the UK and to the University of Bath, it was invaluable for learning more about how the parliamentary system works, the select parliamentary committees in relation to my research area. So I was able to have some dialogue with policy advisors about what the issues were that they were dealing with day to day, some of the policy processes, and have an opportunity to feed in some of the research issues that I'm interested in.
So we produce a programme for the policy fellows that's tailored to their interests. We match them with the academics, and then when academics agree to participate in meeting our policy fellows, we'll prepare a briefing, a schedule, we'll make sure that the questions that are wanting to be addressed are well known in advance, and then we can provide any follow-up. And what we tend to find is that where the meetings go well and there's a really good mutual interaction, then the relationship with the academic and the civil servant will build over time.
The IPR does a great job in making it really easy for academics to participate. Meetings are booked, it only takes an hour of your time, you get all the materials up front. You can read about the person's background, find some points of common interest, introductions are made, and you can have a coffee and talk about whatever comes up.
The success of this programme depends on the collaboration of academics. It's impossible without it, so it's really vital to it. We need, when we've agreed with people that they'll be part of the fellowship visit, that they stick to the meetings we've agreed, because people are coming down from London, so it's just really important that we're there for them on the agreed schedule. We don't need people to kind of lobby. We don't want people to engage, if you like, in kind of political lobbying of civil servants. What we really want people to do is to bring their research expertise to bear in that discussion. And when they do that, of course, we find that it can have real impact. Relationships are built which can be taken forward in the future.
So overall, I think it's a really positive experience, and I'd encourage people to become involved because you never know quite what's going to come out of it.
I think what's been really good as well is talking to academics who aren't the ones that I would perhaps normally go to. So my policy area is homelessness, and I try and keep in contact with some of the leading researchers in that field, but actually to speak to a wider range of people who don't specialise in that, I feel like I'm getting some really good like different perspectives, and there are actually a whole load of like parallels that are really relevant, and I've got like 100 things to like follow up on that sound incredibly useful.
A really big thank you to all the academics who've participated so far in the Policy Fellowship Programme and made it such a success. It's really important to us to have your support and engagement in the programme, and we really value your contribution. So from our perspective and from the civil servants, we're very, very grateful to you.